Good morning, I'm Larry Steinhouse, and welcome to Money Chat Now. Money Chat Now is a politically charged stock market pre-show giving you the politics behind the biggest moves in the stock market. It is presented with comedic common sense by an expert in financial literacy. And hey, that's me, Larry Steinhouse. Today is Wednesday, January 19th. I'm sorry, it's actually Thursday, January 20th. I forgot to change the date in a teleprompter. Oh my goodness. So it's Thursday, January 20th, and I want to welcome you to the show. We are here live on WWDB Radio in Philadelphia, and we are live on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. By the way, my Twitter handle is @LarrySteinhouse, and you can find me on Facebook, TikTok, and also other social medias by searching Larry Steinhouse. Hey, just a reminder, if you're watching online, hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the Money Chat Now page on Facebook. Hey, you can also comment live during the show on YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter. And please say hi so I know you're watching. So if you're watching, just say hi, and that way I know, right? There you go. Like Mick says good morning. Thanks, Mick. Money Chat Now is brought to you by Investor Schooling, and you can attend a complimentary class this Thursday by going to investorschooling.com. Actually, that's today. And didn't I say that earlier that I didn't know what day it was? But today's Thursday. So today, if you come, you'll learn about real estate investing and stock options trading, and you'll learn it from those who do it every day. All right, on today's show, we're going to be discussing the futures update. We're going to be discussing the fact that the UK is free. Wait till you hear this. We're going to be talking about testing kits. Yes, of course, COVID testing kits. We're going to be talking about Citigroup changing their name to NaziGroup. We're going to be talking about Americans in debt and Amazon opening stores. All right, let's say hello to Ed. Hey, Ed, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Let's talk about yesterday. It was another ugly day yesterday, even though the market started out okay. I don't know, I was kind of expecting the dead cat bounce, but it didn't happen. I'm going to say that there were some good bargains yesterday, and hopefully you took advantage of them. But by the way, Wall Street, it's earnings season. Have you forgotten? Or maybe they're really worried this time. I don't know. We're going to discuss that at the end of the program and talk a little bit more about that. Hey, I want to say hello to Ken. Thanks for watching, Ken, as always. All right, let's talk about the UK. Last week, I ripped into Boris Johnson and talked about how big of a Johnson he was for attending parties while his subjects were all at home being locked up in confinement. I mean, locked down, as not to sneeze on anyone. But this week, the big Johnson actually grew some balls. I'm shocked to read the news that the big Johnson is lifting all COVID restrictions in the UK. Yes, I know you thought you weren't sure if I said that, but I'm telling you, the big Johnson is lifting all COVID restrictions in the UK, and I know you thought you heard it wrong, but you didn't. Even as I say it, I can't believe the words myself. The big Johnson, with his new set of balls, went on national TV and said he would no longer mandate masks, no longer ask for vaccine passports, and told people to go back to work. Do I need to repeat that? Because I don't even believe I just said it. He even said that masks for children would no longer be needed in schools or public transportation. The Prime Minister also said the government will be ending the legal requirement for people who test positive for COVID to self-isolate and replace it with advice and guidance. I'm so confused here. This guy is one of those leaders who got off on the power of controlling his people, and now it's over? Just like that? Oh, I know what happened. He was being so badly criticized in the news for being a big Johnson when he attended the parties while the rest of the UK was locked down that he needed to be a hero. And it's working. Hey, brain dead Biden, it's your turn to try this. In fact, if you end the mandatory garbage by the end of this month, I promise I'll even vote for you. Yes, really, President Poopy Pants, if you end the mandate and let America be free again, like the Constitution says, by the end of the month, I will actually vote for you. I promise. I promise I will. Don't worry, folks. Brain dead Biden already had my vote through massive voter fraud anyway, so it really didn't matter. I just thought maybe if he was listening, we might have a president who might grow some balls like the big Johnson did. All right. Anyway, let's go on to talking about COVID testing kits. So the testing kits that President Poopy Pants has promised all of us are ready to go. Hey, by the way, did you order yours yet? I did. I ordered them on Tuesday just for fun. Here's the interesting part. When you order them, you're ordering them actually from the UPS, from the United States Post Office, not from a government website. The link for the kits, and I suggest you order them for fun, and I'll explain why in a few minutes, the link for the test is actually covidtest.gov. When you click the Order Kits link, it redirects you to the United States Post Office website and then allows you to fill out the order form. They then check your address for accuracy. By the way, I originally put in my office address, and a pop-up said this is a business address, so it's not eligible to receive the test. I quickly changed it to my home address and clicked Place Order, and the thank you page, I love this, the thank you page explained that I will get 4 at-home tests, and they will be sent by the end of the month. By the end of the month. By the end of the month, really? So so what if I have COVID now? Am I SOL? Seriously, shipped by the end of the month. I wonder if the brain-dead Biden administration even thinks about the stupidity of the program they actually set up. So why did I order the test, by the way? I want to make a Facebook video of me testing non-human things and see if they test positive for COVID. My dog Oliver, he's not looking forward to me getting the test kits and is already practicing growling at the mailman. By the way, do you remember when I told you a little earlier that the website flagged my business address as a business address and would not ship it? Well, guess what happened to many people living in apartment buildings or apartment above stores or anywhere that is not a normal residential house address? In fact, many went on social media and complained about the very thing. They can't order the tests. I wonder actually if the White House can order them. Oh wait, they don't need them there. They're probably making them there. Hey, think about that visual. Hey, like the North Pole. You ever think about the North Pole when all the elves are working for Santa Claus and they're all happily singing as they make toys for good boys and girls? But at the White House, you probably have the illegal immigrants that were transported from the border drinking Corona and singing "Let's Go Brandon" while they make masks and test kits for $3 an hour. Of course, they also get to stay in this country by working for the $3 an hour, and as long as they promise, and they'll actually get free health insurance as long as they promise to agree to vote Democrat in the name of a dead person. Ay caramba. All right, let's talk about Citigroup. Hey, the newest 4-letter word for Nazi is Citi, as in Citigroup. The new rules to be an employee at Citigroup include walking in each day and saying, "Heil Fauci, Heil Biden," and of course showing "papers, please" to the HR department. Yes, Citigroup is ordering their employees to be fully vaccinated, and by the way, that deadline was 3 days ago. Now that means if you work for NaziGroup, you must have shown your proof of vaccine by the 14th of January, or you are now on paid leave. I guess they couldn't actually build concentration camps, so they just sent the employees home. NaziGroup says that as of January 31st, if you're not fully vaccinated, your employment will now be terminated. I really want to understand the legal ramifications of this Gestapo enforcement of vaccine mandates by employers. First of all, the conditions of employment were now changed during the employment of these employees. Some may have left their jobs to work there, others may have been there for decades, but never before have they been forced to do anything like this on any of their employees. Look, where are the brave attorneys that will sue each and every employer for this madness? I want to have an employer sign a waiver that says they're responsible for up to $10 million if the employee has any adverse effects from this vaccine or the side effects that are all being hidden from the public. You, NaziGroup, and the other Nazi corps are asking people to choose between their health because of possible side effects and their income. Why? Because you don't believe that the very vaccine you're forcing them to take works. That's right, because if you did, you would feel the vaccinated are safe and the unvaxxed aren't. So if you choose to be unvaxxed, it's your problem. Do you force your employees to wear a condom if they pick up a stranger in a bar and have a one-night stand? For that matter, how about gay male couples? Do you force them to take an AIDS test every month? No, I bet you don't. So what is it then? Well, NaziGroup, soon you and the other Nazi corps are going to pay a price for this form of lawsuits. And I don't know, I'm telling you, I don't know when somebody's going to step on file, but I can't wait till they do. Hey, Jane, I want to thank you for watching, and it's time to take a commercial, and we will see you in a couple of minutes.
Okay, so you've thought about investing in real estate, houses, apartment buildings, properties, but don't really know where to start? Well, what if you could very easily learn how to gain strategies to use other people's money to buy and sell houses in the Philadelphia area? If you could learn and network with successful area real estate investors and how to produce monthly income on rental properties without headaches, that place is Investor Schooling. With Investor Schooling, you'll learn from two Philadelphia area rockstar real estate investors, Phil Falcone and Larry Steinhouse, about how to buy and sell properties the easy way and teach you basic and advanced techniques to help you make money in real estate. You can attend Investor Schooling in person or online visual classes 8 times a month. You can and will learn how to make money in real estate. Call for free information and get a complimentary pass to one of these classes. But don't delay, as these complimentary passes are limited. Call the number on your screen now or visit investorschooling.com. investorschooling.com.
Welcome back to Money Chat Now. I am your host, Larry Steinhouse. And of course, if you'd like more information on investor schooling, you can go to investorschooling.com or you can call 866-424-2829, 866-424-2829. Hey, I want to thank everybody for listening on WWDB Radio in Philadelphia. And if you're watching online, please hit that share button so you can help your friends learn how to make more money and give them a good laugh, right? Hit that like button, let me know you enjoyed the show, and you can also leave comments on Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and YouTube, and I will even try to respond to them. Hey, Kevin, I want to thank you for watching. Thanks so much. I totally appreciate it. And if you're watching right now, please say hi so I know you are. All right, so far we've been discussing, of course, the futures update. By the way, the futures are up 150 points, the S&P is up 20, and the NASDAQ is up 115. It might be a good day. Hey, we're talking about the UK being free. The UK is free. No more mask mandates. No more vaccine mandates. Oh, my goodness, I can't believe it. Oh, we talked about testing kits not being able to be sent because you might live in a business location such as an apartment building. We talked about Citigroup being renamed to NaziGroup because they're forcing their employees to get the vaccine. And coming up, we're going to be talking about America in debt and Amazon opening stores. And then, of course, I'm going to be talking about today's picks and plays. But first, did you guys hit that like button yet? Did you hit that share button? Come on, Kevin, share it. Come on, Jane, share it. Come on, Ed, share it. I want you guys to all share this. Don't forget to leave comments on Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube and Twitter. And, of course, if you're listening on WWDB Radio, be sure to set a preset to the station and listen every day at 7:30. Also, look up Money Chat Now on Facebook when you get home and let me know what you think of the show. All right, let's get into the second half. So first of all, let's talk about Americans being in debt. Hey, do you remember 2008? You know, that time where it all came crashing down? The stock market, housing prices, jobs, and the economy just went poof. Well, I remember reports of people being in high amount of debts just about 2 years before that. Here's another indicator that the cycle is about to swing the other way, and once again, it's going to be a problem. Well, we already know that inflation is killing the average person's budget, but the reason it didn't concern so many people at first was because of mortgage and rent moratoriums and, of course, stimulus money. So people who lived day to day without any thought of the future took advantage of the moratoriums, even if they didn't need to, but that was such a big mistake if they didn't need to. So what did they do with the extra money? They spent it. But that's not all. They also got themselves into more and more debt because they figured, hey, we can now afford that $750 a month car payment, and bought the car that they really couldn't afford. They did the same thing with electronics. They did the same thing with furniture and other consumables, and that put the average household debt to about, check this out, $155,622. Yes, $155,622. It's amazing to me that the average debt is $155,662. And this does not include housing or student loans. When I read that number, I'm telling you, I just couldn't believe how high it was. I was expecting 50, maybe 75,000, but wow, over $150,000 in debt for the average American. Many people ask me when the economy is going to shift. Well, folks, I got to tell you, it's already happening, only you're not seeing it yet. I'm going to be here telling you more about that as it happens day after day, but now is the time to learn to take advantage of it when it does. Look, you heard the commercial for Investor Schooling? Go there and learn before it's too late. I'm telling you right now, it's going to get really, really ugly, and if you know how to take advantage of it, you're going to make lots of money. Hey, Jared, I want to thank you for watching. Totally appreciate you. All right, let's talk about Amazon opening stores. Have you seen those movies where the New World Order is actually a corporation and not politicians anymore? They have a president or a leader who is actually the president of the largest corporations, and they lead the world order. Well, here it comes. Amazon so appropriately named itself when Jeff Bezos started the company. Now look, now they've taken over just about all retail. I got to be honest, I order everything from Amazon. When the UPS guy doesn't have a package for me from Amazon, he wonders if I'm sick. Amazon even took over Whole Foods and has store locations for food. Well, because all the small retail stores went out of business because of Biden and his government overreach, Amazon is now snapping up retail locations and will quickly become the largest clothing supplier in their new brick-and-mortar clothing store. The first store is scheduled to open in the Los Angeles suburb of Glendale, California. It will be called Amazon Style. I don't understand something about liberals. They scream and yell about companies like Amazon not paying their fair share of taxes, and then they are chosen as the right demographic for this store. I don't think Amazon's making a mistake here. Clearly, Whole Foods is doing well in California, and by the way, I don't understand it. So they're going to sit there and they're going to say, hey, they think that California is not the place to open. Believe me, California is the place to open it, and California people are going to shop there. Anyway, the new store is claiming to have a high-tech fitting room. And this is how it'll work. You actually look at the item on the rack or the shelf, and then you take out your Amazon Style app. You scan the barcode and then pick your try-on sizes. You will be assigned a fitting room number, and those items will appear in the fitting room for you to try on. By the way, I have to talk about the high-tech way the items will appear in this fitting room. So basically, there's going to be a cabinet-type door that you will open to find your try-on items. You open the door, and there they are. Of course, you want to know how they got there, right? Well, an employee put them there. What? Did you expect a robot arm or a high-tech merchandise picker? Nope, just a good old human powered. For now. Anyway. All right, so on a side note, I was at the mall the other day and I was looking for jeans in Macy's and JCPenney's, and I'm telling you, I couldn't find anything on the shelves that was near my size. The only thing they have are the least popular sizes in stock, and the shelves were bare. They were completely bare. I actually went home and ordered my jeans on, of course, Amazon. When I was ordering them, the system, I swear this actually happened, the system actually recommended the size I should order. I didn't input any information here. It just had a pop-up that said, based on your prior purchases, we recommend this size for you. Well, I'm kind of wondering if the prior purchases were weight loss products. Clearly, the New World Order is here, and we missed the changeover. Hey, let's take a break while I drink my diet drinks that I ordered on Amazon, drink my water that I ordered on Amazon, and breathe the air filter, or the air filtered by the filters I ordered on Amazon. See you in a minute.
Okay, so you've thought about investing in real estate, houses, apartment buildings, properties, but don't really know where to start? Well, what if you could very easily learn how to gain strategies to use other people's money to buy and sell houses in the Philadelphia area? If you could learn and network with successful area real estate investors and how to produce monthly income on rental properties without headaches, that place is Investor Schooling. With Investor Schooling, you'll learn from two Philadelphia area rockstar real estate investors, Phil Falcone and Larry Steinhouse, about how to buy and sell properties the easy way and teach you basic and advanced techniques to help you make money in real estate. You can attend Investor Schooling in person or online visual classes 8 times a month. You can and will learn how to make money in real estate. Call for free information and get a complimentary pass to one of these classes. But don't delay, as these complimentary passes are limited. Call the number on your screen now or visit investorschooling.com. investorschooling.com.
All right, welcome back to Money Chat Now. I'm your host, Larry Steinhouse, and of course, if you'd like more information on investor schooling, you can go to investorschooling.com or call 866-424-2829, 866-424-2829. Hey, by the way, Bill, thanks for watching. Hey, you guys online, I just did that whole report on Amazon. Let me know what you recently ordered on Amazon. Put it in the chat box or the comment box. Let me know anything you've recently ordered. I'm curious to know if you guys are addicted to Amazon as much as I am. So put in the box what you recently ordered. All right, so far we've been discussing the futures update. And right now the Dow is up 118 points. I'm kind of looking forward to a decent day today. The S&P is up 14.75. And the NASDAQ is up 87. It was up a little higher before, so I'm a little worried that it's starting to drop back. But let's see. Hopefully we'll start to continue moving back up again. All right. We also talked about the fact that the UK is free, and the Big Johnson actually grew some balls and stopped all the ridiculous mandates. Please, brain dead Biden. Please, brain dead Biden. Please. Please talk to this guy. Please tell him. Please let him tell you how to do it. Please. We talked about testing kits being difficult to get for people with business addresses and people who live in apartments because they're business addresses. We talked about Citigroup becoming NaziGroup. Oh, unbelievable. We talked about Americans in debt. And, of course, we talked about Amazon opening stores. So, Bill says that he ordered Legos. Linda says she ordered a book. I'm sure the book was Money Hacks by Larry Steinhouse. And if you haven't ordered your book, don't go to Amazon. Go to barnesandnoble.com and order your book, Money Hacks by Larry Steinhouse. And you will love that book, because that book is going to teach you everything that we teach at Investor Schooling. Well, not everything, but a summary of everything, and it actually will be really, really good. All right, so coming up, we have today's picks and plays. But did you guys hit that like button yet? Did you hit that share button yet? Come on, Bill, hit that share button. Linda, hit that share button. Jared, hit that share button. Let everyone know what great stocks are going to be coming up by sharing the information. And, of course, you could share your page in groups or on your personal page. So put it in some groups as well. And please, of course, leave comments on Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter. All right, and if you're listening on WWDB Radio, don't forget to set one of your presets to this channel and listen every day at 7:30 for all you need to know about the politics behind the stock market. All right, let's talk about what happened yesterday and today and every way. All right, yesterday started out okay, but man, it went bad really fast at the end of the day. The Dow closed almost 340 points down, and the NASDAQ closed about 167 points down. It appears that the bond rates and mediocre earnings are scaring investors into thinking there may not be any more upside to this overvalued market, and honestly, they might be right. Look, we already know that the Fed is going to be raising interest rates at least 3 times this year, actually, and we know, of course, that money's going to slow down, and we know that inflation is out of control. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Now, here is the good news. The market will still ebb and flow, and that can be taken advantage of. I like stock options in this type of market, and honestly, when you learn how to do it, you'll like it too. Look, by the way, just a random plug, go to Investor Schooling tonight, check it out, and we're going to teach you stock options so you'll learn a little bit more. All right, so we have American Airlines reporting their earnings today, and they actually did report their earnings, and they came in a little bit better than expected, which is fine. And, of course, let me just see real quick where American Airlines is sitting. American Airlines is up 20 cents right now, and that's good. But they're going to be coming out at 8:30. They're going to be coming out with their guidance report. That is what you need. The guidance report will be everything. And as long as they say everything is going to look good, it's going to be great. So, by the way, Delta last week, when they said that their guidance report was good. And, of course, we have the scary Omicron variant, ending shortly. And it will boost the travel stocks as well. And if brain dead Biden, like I said, could grow a set of balls like the Big Johnson across the pond, we could have normal life again. I like Meta, I like Apple into earnings period, and I think at these current levels, it's going to be a great play. So start looking at some of these stocks that have earnings coming up. All right, let's talk about the crypto scene. You know, I did notice that crypto is inching up again, and right now, let's take a quick look and see what's going on here in crypto. So we have Bitcoin is up about 42,000. Ethereum is up at about 3,100. And I suggested yesterday that Coinbase is a great stock to get into. Coinbase is a play that goes up when crypto goes up. Now, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but at least the market feels that way about Coinbase, because Coinbase will make money whether crypto is going up or down, just because of based on purchases and sales. So when it's going down, people are selling to get out, and when it's going up, people are selling to get out, and they're buying to get out. So anyway, I think the stock's going to reach about 250, and so watch it. I think it's a good play. I also think it's a great covered call play if you want to be a little less risky. It's a great covered call play. If you don't know how to do that, reach out to me, and I'll tell you how to do that as well. Gold and silver are also moving up again, and honestly, it's about time. You know, when inflation and interest rates rising, the precious metals are going to be a good place to lock up some money. So remember in 2008, all of a sudden gold and silver took off. It took off into the next 3 or 4 years. It's going to happen again, and I'm telling you right now, I think it's a good play. Go for it. So let's take a look real quick at the Treasury bond. The Treasury bond is at 1.83. It peaked yesterday at 1.9, or a little over 1.9. Ugh, that was kind of scary. But I'm going to tell you, get used to it, because as the Fed starts to raise interest rates, it's going to be in this range. And right now, I think it's going to drop. I still think it's going to drop to 1.5 before it moves up permanently above 1.5. Hey, look, before we finish for the day, real quick, I want to thank everyone for listening on WWDB Radio. That's 860 AM in Philadelphia. And I want to thank you for your continued support. If you're enjoying the show, please reach out and let us know. You can leave comments on the WWDB fan page, and you can look for us online. My name is Larry Steinhouse. I am the host of Money Chat Now, and I'm also the CEO of Investor Schooling. So take a look at that, and we'll also reach out. By the way, if you want to meet me, you can meet me at Investor Schooling tonight. Just go to investorschooling.com. Hey, if you guys online made any money with the advice given on this show, let me know. Put it in the chat box, and let me know also if you're enjoying the show. I know I'm getting a lot of people reach out, and they're saying the show is hysterical, and they're loving it, and they're also saying they're getting some great insights as they dig through the comedic commentary. All right, please let me know by leaving your comments, of course. And of course, as you guys know, from time to time, I own some of the assets and stock options discussed in this show, and no one has asked me to make my opinion on the topics I discuss. And they're solely mine. All right. Imagine some people have asked me not to. I want you guys to have a profitable day. See you tomorrow.